Alright guys, coming to you today from the bunker, aka my basement. The move was underway, we've got most of the stuff in, and we're still unpacking, but in an effort to try to get some more videos done and put out there for you guys, we're going to do the EDC or pocket dump video. I know a lot of guys do it, why not me? I am an EDC guy, so we'll cover everything that I'm going over on my daily basis that's stuffed in my pockets or around my neck or in my waistband. But today, most important, I'd like to start with, because it is 108 degrees out, my steel-tipped flip-flops. These are custom-made steel-toed flip-flops. You can't get these just anywhere. No, I'm just kidding, guys. It's so hot, I got no choice. I never wear shorts, I never wear flip-flops, but today it is beyond. It's like 108 degrees. All right, so I'm gonna turn around, we'll get the camera going over my shoulder, and I'll start laying stuff out, talking about quick everything that I carry on myself pretty much every day, depending on my situation. All right. Hey guys, how we doing? Have a good day. All right guys, first things first, a pair of sunglasses. I don't know about you guys, but for whatever reason, the sunlight really bothers my eyes, so I've always got sunglasses on me. These are actually super cheapo Home Depot sunglasses that were at the checkout line for $5 because I snapped my last pair. I'm not an expensive sunglass guy by any means. 25, 30 bucks would be my limit, but these guys were the super duper deal of $4.95 Home Depot checkout line. They're doing the job just fine. Next up, my little Zippo lighter. All right, everybody talks about having fire ready. It's a cool lighter. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now. It's always there for you, always works. You know, again, $10, $12 item. I know you got to refill them all the time, but what's cooler than a Zippo, right guys? Everybody loves a Zippo lighter. Next, super boring but super important, got to have the Carmex, the lip balm. Like I said, in the winter up here in Vermont is cold, and now in the summer it's 900 degrees out today. Having the Carmex lip balm, good stuff, keeping the lips moist, keeping life happy. Moving on, this right here, always got to have a watch on. This is a Timex Expedition. This was a gift from all my kids this past Christmas. I highly appreciate it. Again, same thing with my sunglass situation. I told them, yeah, you know, for Christmas a watch would be great. I'd love that. Nothing too crazy because I do wear it all the time and I don't want it to get all banged up and ruined and being expensive. And this thing has been great. I've been wearing it since Christmas Day, and you can see it's got a couple scratches on the face, but the band is still in great shape. Works fine. I love it. Timex Expedition watch. 550 paracord bracelet, I guess you would call it. Unfortunately, not that there aren't a million companies that make these things. I can't remember the name of the company that I got this one from. I will tell you, I've been wearing it just about every day for the past 6 years, and it still looks almost brand new. Paracord, one of those things. It's on my wrist, it's in my backpacks, it's in my truck. Cordage is one of those things. You can never have enough of it, and worst case scenario, I've always got some on my wrist if I need it. Next, Streamlight flashlight. This is the Stylus Pro. I love this flashlight. This is one of those, along with my knife, everywhere I go, I always have this flashlight with me. The only caveat I have on these is the button. I would say about once a year I've got to get either the button replaced or replace the entire flashlight. You know, they warranty it for you. For whatever reason, the button mechanism on the inside wears out, and you know, unfortunately, once that goes, and you know, the light becomes pretty much useless. So beyond that, I love this flashlight. I mean, for a tiny in the pocket, weigh nothing flashlight, it's got a super bright beam, and countless times, just like a knife, you start carrying a flashlight and you will never ever be without one. There's so many times in a day that I use a flashlight. Next up, we talked about this quick last knife review I did for the SE Kangaroo, and that's coming up again. This is my zero tolerance, my everyday carry pocket folder. Again, fantastic blade. Made in the USA, designed by Ken Onion. I mean, it's like bulletproof, this knife. For carrying it every day, working as a mechanic, working as a carpenter, it's just, I can't say enough good things about this company. They make and you pay for it, don't get me wrong, you pay for the quality in this knife, but really the blade retention, the sharpness, the mechanism not failing, even down to the belt clip. I've had other knives where after a year the belt clip was broken off in garbage. 5 years every day in and out of my pocket, and still holding up strong. So zero tolerance, great knife. This is a super expensive, elaborate money clip that I keep. These things are hard to come by. Once you have them, you just can't live without them. Now guys, I've tried money clips over the years, and I'm not a big fan. About 7-8 years ago, I just switched over to a rubber band with my money and stick my cards and my stuff inside. I know everybody makes fun of me for it, and oh, you're gonna lose your stuff, whatever. 8 years, I carry everything I own this way, and I've never lost it. Carry it in your front pocket though, never your back pocket. This little guy, I know a lot of guys carry a full-size multi-tool. This is the one place I skimp a little bit. It's the Gerber dime, tiny. It's only got a couple little things on it, but for me, the main thing is to just have something that's got a little set of pliers on it. I mean, the bottle opener is nice, but I can open a bottle with just about anything I own. So for me, the real reason is just something that's got a little set of pliers on it, so if I need pliers, and it's nice and tiny, you know. I know the other ones have a ton of features, and that's great, but for me in my life, I'm either in the house or in my truck where I have full-on tool sets that it doesn't really come into play. So this is really there just so I've got a little set of pliers if I need to grab something and pry on it a bit. So again, Gerber dime. My phone, this is an oldie, iPhone 6. It's got an OtterBox case on it. Again, you know, dime a dozen, everybody's got one now. I know they're up to the 10. I'm still carrying the 6. If it's not broken, don't fix it. It's been working fine. Takes my pictures, makes my phone calls, sends my texts. I'm sure everybody knows everything about an iPhone. Happy with it, I'm good with it. So, iPhone 6. Moving over, let's see, the SE Kandroo, the neck knife. So I've been wearing this now for just about a week and a half. Like I said, I will do a follow-up review on this guy once I've got maybe about a month and a half, 2 months into carrying it. Just put it on a piece of paracord. Again, wearing it is seamless. I have it around my neck all day long, doesn't bother me. Super light, disappears underneath your shirt, and that way I always have my little backup knife. So far, been pretty happy with this guy. And I gotta say, the retention lock on it, you're never gonna lose this guy, so good stuff there. I'm happy with that. All right, so that brings us down to my spare mag, which goes to my pretty much everyday carry, depending on where I'm at, is my Glock 43. Everybody anybody has seen these, they know what they are. I'm not gonna, you know, go into it and do a big review. Gun's empty. Picked this up 2 years ago. I lose track of time, guys, I apologize. Pretty much shortly after they came out, I started seeing the reviews that you guys all make on them and was super intrigued. Was looking for something as an everyday carry that was a little bit smaller. At the time, I had been carrying back and forth a Colt 1911, which again, I love it, but it was bigger and it was heavier. And this guy's nice and small. It makes the carry a lot better. With that, I gotta say, all right, so I've only got 6 rounds, so I always carry another 6 rounds on me. Still, I get it. If I'm carrying a Glock 19, then you got your 15 plus 1. I still don't have that, but something is better than nothing. A couple hundred rounds every 2 months through this guy. She's been a great gun, nice and light to carry. You can almost forget that you're carrying it most of the time because it is so light and so comfortable. And that being said, we got to see in the near future, I am considering possibly trading up to a 19 for, I'm not going to say fairer weather, I'm going to say colder weather carry. But again, I know Glocks, you either love them or you hate them. So far, I'm a big fan. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Well, and right now, I'm carrying an Alien Gear holster. That may change soon as well. It's not bad, but I've seen some other stuff out there that I may want to try. So like I said, guys, I know everybody does these videos, and I figured, you know what? I'm getting out there. Everybody might as well see what I carry on me every day. And it's funny, it's one of those things that until you actually lay it all out in front of you and talk about it, you don't realize how much you're carrying on you every day. I am a big advocate for, you don't know what you're gonna need, and you're better off having a little something or two of something than nothing at all. Like I said, if I'm in my truck, if I'm at my house, I've got countless backup. But if I am not, and I am at work or away from either one of those situations, I have a fair amount of stuff on me to get me where I gotta go. And then, you know, we can talk about get home bags and all that stuff, which all resides on the truck and will come at a later date. We can take all that apart and review that. But for today, guys, this is it. This is my EDC, this is my pocket dump, this is my everyday carry. All right, guys. That being said, coming from the bunker, there'll be more videos from down here guaranteed, because this is my home away from home. Have a great weekend. 4th of July is coming up. Have a great 4th of July. See everybody soon.